Hello, in this video is addressed to my twin flame Shia. Hi Shia. If else is watching, I thank you for watching. And this is going to be one part, this video, and I'm not going to talk too much about the crime in this video, Shia, because we're both probably very, very tired from the last several videos that I made, talking a lot about crime. So I have a cup of green tea here because I just finished my cup of coffee. I've been up since 5 a.m. So I didn't recite the Quran. I actually ended up photographing 1,000 of my emails from my old account from between the year 2014 to 2017, and that took me from about 4:30 p.m. to 3 in the morning, and then I was getting attacked up until around 5 p.m. for a couple of hours, and had to do the Lumerian technology to make it stop. So I've only gotten about 4.5 hours of sleep, or 4 hours. So I'm extremely tired today, and so I'm not going to talk too much. So I have about 4,084 photos, and I just took some photographs without looking at the page when I log into email. In regards to what I emailed, I collected a lot of information. I'm not going to go through all 4,000 emails right now. Well, there's no need to go through many of them. However, a lot of them give a lot of information, and at least 20 or 30 or possibly 40 of the emails were emails that were attack messages with fake email accounts from foreigners from another country that were winning the lottery or wanted me to donate money, or people, different things like that. So I have proof that between 2014 and 2017 there was consistent harassing emails that were being sent by the hacker, and they were basically kind of to drive me over the edge. And Shia, we haven't just got our adrenochrome stolen, we've gotten a lot of our energy and life force stolen, like 24/7, not just adrenochrome. And those emails would make me so sick, it would turn my stomach into stone. I'd have panic attacks for hours, and the emails were "leave me alone," "you're a loser," "get away from me." It was just, this is one of the worst things that could happen to a human being. So I want to give you an example. However, I don't. And by the way, I have proof that my stepmother didn't really like me, because I sent her 10 emails. She only responded one time. Over the course of a few years, I sent her 10 emails, and she only responded one time. And I took a photograph when I searched her email. I took a photograph of all of my emails I sent to her in that one email she sent me. And I just kept thinking, her email's broke, her email's broke. Her email wasn't broke. She was not responding to my emails. She was reading them and not responding. So I can't go through all these right now. However, a lot of the emails are giveaways because they're like words and names that are part of the program thing. I had a lot of emails from an older female who would constantly attack me with, she's so busy and works so hard with her employment, and I'm just so lazy, and like, why can't you just get a job, Alyssa, kind of vibe. So I definitely got attacked by some of these videos. By these emails. Can you stop and go away? I beg you to leave me alone. So that's an example. Also, it was really weird. I sent myself this advertisement of an old man practicing pedophilia. I don't know why I sent this to myself. I'll show it to you. That's so fucking gross. Lots of banks with millions of dollars from Togo Republic just to constantly throw in my face, you're so poor, Alyssa, you're so poor, you're not going to make it, you can't survive. So I'm not going to go through these emails. There's no point. Please try to leave me alone. I just kept saying it. This is not they don't have the legal right to be in a human body, Shia. They have rat brains. This is like Adams Matthew 456.ru at list.ru sending me fake photographs of and like lots of single women looking to marry someone with like sending me these long letters. They're just like basically copy and pasted from like some Yeah, like, I just didn't have a life, Shia. I was like, my life was just a joke. All of my plans constantly stopped. You are a humiliation to me. Stay away. Leave me alone. You have destroyed my life in so many ways, so I was responding back to some of these attack emails. And some of the things, they're just lots of the same, like, so following this little story to try to downplay and minimize the torture. I want you to stay away from me. Email from Sergeant Monica Lynn Brown, Lily Yuhi. So these aren't, these are like all these like coded messages. I wish you to proceed with my proposal of donating money, constantly making fun of my business too, with these fake business deals. Not necessarily with my, I'm from Afghanistan, and then these, I was 12 years old, adopted to parents, blah blah blah. So these fake spam emails were like constantly $1 million transfer donation emails were constantly flooding in. I'm pretty sure I probably was deleting them at some points, not saving them all, because it was such a bad attack. I didn't want to see it in my email. My name is Brandy Stonebreaker. I'm located in Henderson, Nevada. Please help. Send me money. Let me try to find who. It was sent from a phone number. There's a lot here, and I need to go buy more ScanDiscs and take more photographs. I feel like I'm gonna break this camera though if I take thousands of photographs at a time, and it took from 4 p.m. to 3 a.m. in the morning, like with one food break. And with me, basically, I had to get that all done because I'm so paralyzed and have no way really save. I have so much of my life on cell phones and computers that could help me track my life. However, it could all get deleted, and so it's been hanging over my head. And I just did not My looks was drastically looking really ugly. It wasn't. It's not what I'm supposed to look like. And I'm really upset that I don't have my email. All of my emails before 2014 were under leekouture11 at Yahoo, and I called them and I'm pretty sure they're all deleted. So I don't think I should. Actually, I wrote down some image numbers to show you specific ones. Hold on. Come on. Yeah, my country in Lome, Togo. My name is Lillian. My late father, Dr. Joseph Edward. Me in Lome, Togan. Like these little stories of these foreigners and their life story and how they need help, they need money. This was kind of a constant thing. And the email, Lillian Edward 03. And it's clear that and I was like, how does you know who I am? I got your contact on Facebook today. There was one from Swastika Dio Chander. I didn't know. I kind of had hypnotism where I couldn't notice everything. Swastika is a symbol, a very evil symbol. I'm going to show you that email. Three, 6, 5, 7. said, out of your mind, you fucking loser. This could put someone to the point of suicidal. I am Mrs. Antonia Johnson. I write you this message in regards to the donation. These aren't going in spam. However, at one point, my important emails were constantly going to spam, so I had to constantly check spam. This was August 2015. No, I skipped one. Swastika? Swastika Dio Chander at yahoo.com. And pretending he's a targeted individual, telling me about his routine. Sent from, is that BlackBerry 10? Watch comedy? I was pretending that it was really a target individual that was contacting me. I am in body control as well, with a weak bladder. He torches me. Instead of he tortures, the criminal is saying he torches. So I was basically, in order to protect myself, I would constantly think there's no way a human being would do this. It's not this hacker sending these emails. Let me show you a few more, Shia. I showed you that. Get out of here, loser. And there's a whole thing about the number 4. Get out of here, loser. Go for yourself. There's a whole thing with 4. It had nothing to do with the new 4 thing. Look at this photo of myself. This doesn't look like me. Who's in there? Because that doesn't look like me. Something very bad happened to me. And my arms were starting to get fat. They were doing tons of witchcraft with my fat to make me feel awkward and ugly. Yeah, look at this, a fugly bowl of spinach. That's demonic looking. And I was forced to eat this raw spinach. I hated it. It would make a weird texture on my tooth, and my teeth were sensitive, and it would I was forced to eat things that I didn't want to eat. I'm not showing you every single one, I'm just showing you the... And I'm responding, I don't win money, I earn money for the last time. I don't want to win any money, I earn my money. No more donations, please. I'm a winner. I won money. I won the lottery. Claim your millions of dollars, Alyssa. Claim your millions of dollars. Confirmation. Dear winner. Dear winner. I don't get any of these emails on any of my Gmail accounts. Oh, my battery's starting to lose its charge. Look at how this was before I got, this was right before I started getting really ugly. I used to be really pretty and slender, and they were so jealous of my slenderness. They were so jealous of me and my slender body and my looks. And I started getting ugly. I started getting really ugly. Look how pretty I was. And they got so jealous of me that they started to disfigure my body, make me just feel obviously just constantly ugly. I mean, they were obsessed with disfiguring and distorting my body. I got really, really ugly very, very quickly. This was the Maplehurst house. That was the inside the Maplehurst house that I live in with my mom and brother. That was the living room. This was a nice house. $3,406. This was from, this was from BK United, and that's a code word of people. And greetings. that we are pleased to say that we are interested in joining our team. We are interested in you joining our team to hold a face-to-face meeting. When is the best time to meet? So BK United, and let me I've spawned, leave me alone. I've said it hundreds of thousands of times. So now I'm going to tell you a little bit about the notes. Because this battery kept dying, I started to create a timeline of dates and times and going through the emails. However, this was exhausting, extremely exhausting, and today I'm just working on food grocery list, Shia, so that when you get here, I can be prepared with meal ideas of no stove, no fridge, no freezer meals, and work on my next grocery list delivery from either Walmart or Amazon Fresh. So these rodents. These are board rodents on DRUGS. They're board rodents on DRUGS, and this is rodent. This is rodent activity. The type of crime this is. And Shia, I'm not very proud of my diet and like the way it looks and my lack of cooking. However, I've been way too tortured and sick to be able to cook in better. And it doesn't all change when you get here, Shia, and that's why I want to prepare to make sure I have some meal ideas for us. We can eat well with no cook, no stove, like baked potatoes, and I have instant gravy granules, canned salmon, roast beef, fish. We can get the cereal pouches and individual milk. We can get like Asian vegetables, Cajun Asian vegetables, like that canned Asian chop suey. We can have baked potatoes with chili. So I wrote a bunch of new things, and I'm creating a whole list of foods that we can get, and starting to take photographs, Shy, to show you. I've been watching Fully Involved Fires, Houses on Fire, and firefighters going to take it, stop the fire. And it's extremely therapeutic to watch the blazing fire. Obviously, there's tragedy involved, and I'm like therapeutically connecting with tragedy, with basically my life being just on fire 24/7 for 20 years and longer than 20 years. However, there's different stages of torture, and it got very, very severe at age 24 when that hacker started hacking into my electronics and torturing me in many, many ways. So watching the fire and all, it's not a coincidence that I didn't have cameras with me to capture all of my life. Every email I sent, I could have taken a photo of the email. So all of this evidence of my life on my computer and electronics could be deleted. It could all get removed, and I don't have the physical ability to save and back up everything. And what I'm trying to remember is, I don't think anything worse could happen to me, and if things do get deleted, Lumiere said that they'll be able to have us remind us, Shia. So I'm too tortured physically and mentally to cook and eat well. So when you see the photographs of my food, it's partly also possession and demonic. And I was naturally driven to die with the pace of my life. All of those fashion shoots, working that 55-hour job on top of the fashion shoots, running around, being forced to run around and live in all these different places, living in my car in below zero weather. All of these things were naturally breaking my body down and killing me. But the telepathic supporters are saying, Shia, we're very injured, but we can recover. People can recover from their injuries, especially once we are able to get our natural spiritual techniques back. So I'm starting to take photos of food that we can buy, Shia, that's no fridge, no stove, no freezer, only in boiling water and microwave and pantry food. And it's going to be way better because, say we want to cook something with a can, but I can't finish a can, I don't want to waste half of the can, we'll be able to eat the entire can because there's two of us. So watching fully involved fires is extremely therapeutic, because me and you, Shai, our life's been because our life has been stolen from us for 20 years, from the kidnapping and the torture. It's like we're watching our life on fire, but it's also like the fire's clearing all of the trauma and all of the pain in some ways. Now that I'm watching more and more about fires, there's 17 fires burning in California. I didn't know about fire season, by the way, at the time that I was living my car, going on the road trips to Oregon and traveling around California. I didn't know about the fire season in California. At the time, I told you, no news, no weather my entire life. And that didn't just start at age 20. I wasn't even allowed to read the newspaper or look at food flyers. So 145,000 acres burned, and there's a record high heat in Death Valley, 131 degrees. Someone died from it. But I feel so guilty that there's so much evidence on my computer and it all could be erased and deleted. However, it's going to be proved what gets deleted and what doesn't get deleted. And it's really strange how when I go under my sent messages, it says sent one. No, I have thousands of sent emails, and it says one next to it to try to. If 5,000, there's way more than 5,000. This is completely. There's the hackers saying that that's been done to make me feel like it's all going to get deleted, and because It's a spiritual death, Shia. I have like no trace of information most of my entire life, except these few emails. And if all of my data gets deleted, it's going to be like a spiritual death, because it's like a theft of my life and what happened. But however, and I saw a hummingbird, Shia, at 11:44 a.m. A hummingbird flew up next to my window. That's definitely magical, Shia. So the fires right now is 17 times more than this time last year. But I feel so guilty that there's all this evidence on this computer and I cannot physically make myself get the evidence. However, Lumerians know that I physically can't. And I just spent 10 hours photographing 1,000 emails. Most of it was like just emails that has nothing to do with the crime. So, however, I was able to collect some addresses and some names that were very important, that would be very important. So I had to kind of sift through them in the beginning. I tried to export my emails on Outlook. How it's going to take up to 4 days, and where am I going to export the emails to? I thought of possibly being able to export them on Google Docs. Let's see if I can remember to go and log into Outlook and see if the emails have been exported, so I can do that. But I can't sit here and just keep clicking this camera thousands of times. It took 10 hours just for 1,000 photos. But I'm constantly threatened that everything gets deleted. I have thousands of photos from cell phones on my Google Docs. All could get deleted, and screenshots, crime evidence, all could get deleted. It's not all printed. It's not all printed out. So but in regards to working hard, I've been working very hard for staying alive from the torture. And you have too, Shia. We've been working really hard. Three, 7, 5, 5. No, I have to charge this battery, and I'm not doing this again. I'm not taking photographs again. It's so energy draining and it's so painful. It's torture. So I wrote a little bit of a timeline, and I'm just trying to find if there's some major things. It was 2015 when I started buying the Hannah Kroger books. I was forced to believe I had worms crawling out of my butt for like 10 years, pinworms, and I couldn't get rid of them. They're using AI weapons to make it like every time, like I had a, like all of a sudden they'd like start peeking out of my butthole, squirming around, and then the moment I would try to like, I'm not even going to go into that, but the parasites was a serious thing. Very, very serious thing. My spirit was dying. At one point, I thought I had undiagnosed cancer. I was being lied to about that. This isn't really the... Also, when I left that Berkeley place, I didn't have a place to live, nowhere to go. Went on a ferry on, like, off of San Francisco to a hostel. I remember being all alone on this, like, island on this hostel, and then walked like several miles to the coastline, and it was really windy and cold, and I was sitting on the ocean all alone, and then a little seal just popped its head out of the ocean staring at me, and I started crying. The seal's kind of being like, I know you're all alone out here, but it was like, the sea creatures are watching you. So then the hostel, I left the hostel and I started wandering around with my suitcase, and then all of a sudden had the idea to call my not really friend at the time. I hadn't talked to her for a while, and she had a room that she was renting but wasn't living there because she was doing an employment job where she was living in someone's home as like some kind of assistant. So I stayed in her room for, I don't know, was it a month or longer? And finally, that was at that point, I was either going to go back and live with my mother or go to New York City and try to make it in New York City, applying all of these jobs that I was not qualified for. And then, but that was all rigged. That was all rigged because there was a couple other, that was in Walnut Creek. I stayed in this room that she was renting in a big house, and I had to like deep clean the entire house to feel welcome there, and it was pretty ridiculous. All of this labor was too much for me. I could barely tolerate the amount of labor I was doing. And this was happening for 20 years longer. But I had to end up switching I was taking on-campus courses when I was living at Berkeley and traveling from train to go to school when I was 2018, and then the commute was ridiculous. So then when I went to New York City, my plan was to take online courses. I had to drop out of the courses because I had a 3-hour commute at that stupid part-time job that was taking up all my time, and I can't really explain everything to you, Shia. And some of these things, it's not even like the point. I shouldn't have been explaining it. However, there's more than 27 places that I lived. Now it's 28 places, and so I'm gonna work on the food shot, the grocery list today. That's all I'm gonna do. I had a very bad time having to click that camera 1,000 times. It just seems like endless torture. No matter what I do, it's always torture. No matter what I do, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to hopefully talk about the food research tomorrow, Shia. I've been watching your video on loop, and it's helping me a lot. On the Roku TV, it's helping me a lot. And I had it playing the whole time. I was photographing all of those emails. I'm still listening to lion sounds. I'm still listening to rodent repellent. I'm listening to the Cure on Ruckus. I'm listening to the spiritual Zen frequencies. I'm going to start talking about you, Shia. And so today I have this. This is one of the notebooks. Listen, Shia. This is one of the notebooks with the food recipe titles. So I have like so many of these notebooks with recipe titles, but I'm going through these, collecting all of the food items that can be pantry items or a way to serve it without using the stove, fridge, or freezer, and I'm putting that in this list. No cook, no stove, no freezer, groceries and meals, because when you get here, Shia, I don't think we're gonna really want to move the fridge. The outlets over here might not have enough electrical power to power a fridge, and in regards to a mini fridge, there's no place for a mini fridge in here, and I think it's kind of gross putting a fridge near a bed. So we're gonna I'm gonna make sure that I have the grocery list ready for us, Shia, so we can eat well without a fridge and freezer. So I've been taking my supplements these past few days. I've been drinking more green tea. This is green tea. I know some of these videos, Shia, are getting kind of boring with me clicking and not speaking while I'm trying to find the images. I did write a couple of things about what the pendulum told me about you last night, and I don't know why I didn't read it. There was I know for sure I used the pendulum. Oh, you're happy because we're gonna get justice. There's gonna be justice and karma occurring, and we're not gonna spend the rest of our life having to get revenge. God's gonna take care of it. We've already had 38 years of our life stolen from us, so. And you're liking the video, Shia. You're we're both clearing our trauma from the videos. So now I'm going to talk about you, Shia. We were supposed to be together from around 20 years old. I can't wait, Shia, to celebrate you every single day. And God, please find me the words to talk to Shia. And please, God, protect Shia today. And over the next 48 hours, please protect Shia and me. God, please protect Shia and Alyssa over the next 48 hours. God was a word. God was taken from me my entire life. It's only been this past week I can actually say the word God without being attached to a fake thing like God. But I've been so tortured, Shia, but we've both been hanging on, so Shia, just please hang on. I did get tortured today though, Shia, just so you know. And I never will really relax, Shia, until I'm with you. I do get relaxed, so when I look at your video. I do miss the telepathic connection where it really was more like obvious that you were in my body, and I think we're both kind of not doing well right now, so we can't even notice it. So I'm going to go read the Quran today because I didn't yesterday. And I'm really happy that telepathic supporter told me that you needed me to know that we're going to have a long life together. And that makes me so happy, Shia. So I'm going to, and Shia, you're my ocean angel. You're my ocean angel, Shia. So I'm going to talk to you, Shia, tomorrow. I love you, Shia. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you so much, Shia, for watching.